Welcome back to another episode of Phantasy Star Online Blue Burst. Let's pick up where we left off with the grind, shall we? You know, the grind to 2,000 dragon claws.
What? Oh shit! What the fuck?
I'm just kidding. To level 200, I mean. Not 2,000 dragon's claws. That would be insane, considering they all take up their own inventory slot. Also, shit, hold on, I forgot something. 1 second. There we go. Dum, dum, dum. Bing, bong, bong, bong. And a large soda. Giant Coke bottle, basically. I want. Oh shit! There it is.
Surprise, motherfucker!
I was about to recite the whole the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas drive-through thing. The Hi Atlantis, how are you? I want 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda. I think that's how I went. Don't quote me on that, it's been a while. But that's what that reminded me of. The large soda character we just saw. Anyway, how are you, sis? Let me give you a shout out. There we go. Yay! Good thing you're immune to ads, or you wouldn't even be able to hear me right now. Because I hit the 3-minute ad button to get rid of them for an hour. There we go. Whoa! Just trying to scroll in the chat. Here. A heart for sis. There you go. You wanna... Would you like to join me on my adventures today? You're always welcome to. I also did see you yesterday. You were standing over there by the fish tank staring at the fishies. Which was quite entertaining to watch. Every time I reset, I just saw you standing over there. It was nice. It was cozy. I was like, you know, my first thought was, I bet she's really hard at work trying to get the last finishing touches on your costume for Anime North. Was I right? You did the forecast? Then said at your keyboard doing crafts. Yes! So I was mostly right. Well, maybe not. Maybe you weren't working on your costume, but you were doing some kind of crafting. So, kinda? I was ballpark at least? Somewhere on the dartboard? Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, I'll go ahead and make a room though. It was 100% costume work. Excellent! I nailed it!
Dylan! You son of a bitch!
Come on, dude, bullshit.
Well, Jacob doesn't buy it, but fuck him. Who cares what he thinks? Oh my god. Well, I'm so happy that you're here though. Thank you for coming by and joining me. I appreciate it. It's always fun to do this with more people. With friends. I got really into saying it that way too. Friends. Oh shit, I need to make a stop at the bank. Too many dragon's claws and all that. You can try this costume on tonight. It needs so much work. Oof, so I got lucky. Is it the one you guys bought? Like you have to tailor it up. It wasn't, didn't fit quite right. I think I'm very lucky mine actually just worked on the first go with like no adjustments needed. Yeah? Oh, okay. Which character is it? I know I'm not familiar with Freerun, but I can always Google it. Just to see. So I'm kind of curious. Unless you're trying to keep it a surprise. I don't know. Oops. Wrong button. Ammo. Okay, before we start this grind, let me see. Let me look this up real quick. Oh, this dude, okay. So I'm guessing... I'm gonna guess it wasn't the cape, right? It was probably something else, like the pants or the top. Freerun and Himmel, are they like a couple in the show? You know, I was guessing you were gonna be Freerun too. I was like, it's gotta be right. Yeah. That's cute. You guys going as a couple like that? I don't know if they are a couple in the show or not, but still. I think that's really cute. I think they pair up pretty well just from what I'm seeing. Huh. Yeah, good stuff. Alright. Let's hit it. Alright, I sort of came back to name drop this one after I had kind of ended the stream already. This one was called Savage Terminal for anybody who wanted to know. I ended the stream, this one just kind of came on as the stream was already ending last night, so I didn't really have time to name drop it. Yeah, this song is called Savage Terminal. It's still Maple Story, same thing. So they're kind of a couple? Hold on, why is my chat... Let me just look at the one in the... He loved her, but being a human and elf, she would long outlive him. Oh, that's sad. So did he just kind of... He kind of just gave up, basically? Because he thought it would never work out because of that? I'm assuming that's probably... Man, this show sounds good now. That alone made me get a slight interest in it now. I'm just like, huh. Tragic star-crossed lovers? I'm in. Or even if it's just a one-way thing, like he has a crush on her. In the first episode, damn. Well, that makes me think the show starts off as like a story being told of something that happened a long time ago, maybe? I would assume. Unless there's time travel antics, that's the only way that would work. Based on the pictures I saw. That explains why I saw that, you know, now I know it's definitely the same person. The pictures of the old bald dude. I was like, oh, so that's the same character. Just like far into the future. When I looked up his name, I mean, when I googled it. I'll take that. I'm gonna reach level 198 really soon, by the way. I just remembered I was really close when I ended stream last night. When they get into that rhythm. To give you a brief, there once was this band of heroes. Okay. That's neat. The whole show, just from the little bits and pieces that I've seen in like pictures and stuff, the whole show gives off a vibe of being like a Dungeons and Dragons campaign. Kind of like what you said Record of Lodos War was. But obviously it sounds like it'd be a lot more low-key than that show. But I'm judging based on the title only, so I don't know. The story is after the big evil bad guy has been defeated. That's a nice twist. I like that. Facing the wrong way over here. I like how my shots just went straight through. Didn't target a damn thing. The last two tracks were called in order, Vertal Town and Vertal Field. That's V-E-R-D-E-L, for those who are curious. It's like a desert planet sort of backdrop, is what it looks like. Since elves live forever, the story is hers. Oh, of course. Okay. Damn. Just another reason for humans to look for immortality. That way they can actually, you know... Oh! They can be couples with elves and not die. And they can be together forever. I like that, though. That's sort of, yeah, I like the vibe. Just like from what I'm hearing, I don't know. Tragic star-crossed lover kind of thing. I think I said it a couple streams ago, right? I was like, oh, I like it, you know, I like sad and dark things. Even if it's only tiny, like obviously the show doesn't look like it has that whole melancholy vibe, and that's not, even if it's just little things like that, is what I mean. Like, it doesn't mean the whole fucking show or the whole game, whatever, has to be like super dark and edgy, you know? Yeah, like, as long, if it has a few sad moments, it's something I can find kind of interesting. Yeah. I don't know what it is. I think I find things to be more grounded when they have things like that. Oh right, we're supposed to go all the way in. To trigger the enemy, my bad. I just walked into the first fucking door. I was like, ah, that's good. It's like... What the hell's this dude doing? Alright, but I didn't do the full thing. Level 198, here we go.
Son of a bitch.
There, a full celebration. I was, we were having intense discussion about free runs, so... Alright, let me check on the tracks. So 2 of them went by before this. That was, hold on, I should stay close to it. There. There was Snowdrift Lodge with Downhill Ride. So there was a colon there. And then there was Monad, Ready, Steady, Solid. That was the last one. Now this is the first of like 4 tracks that are a crossover with Hatsune Miku. It literally says Maple Story X Hatsune Miku. And this first track is Monokuro. That's what it's called. Absolute bangers. I've never even listened to any of Hatsune Miiku's other tracks for context, but these ones are good. I like these ones at least. First time hearing it, I'm like, alright, this is, you know, kind of a little bop, alright. Let me check the chat log in a minute to see what you said like this. Let me see. What in the Vocaloid is this song? Yeah. Okay, so I was answering your question right as you were asking it, basically, yeah. It's a Hatsune Miku with Maple Story crossover. Which really reminds me now, I heard this track way before FF14 Fan Fest a couple weeks ago. But now this just reminds me of the Iron Mouse crossover with FF14. Except she's not a Vocaloid, she's an actual person. But it just kind of gives you the same vibe now. These guys are annoying to fight. Oh shit, more of them. Damn. This one's called Spectre. That's how you pronounce it. S-P-R-E-C-H-C-H-O-R. Spectre, yeah. Still don't know if that's how you pronounce it. I'm just helping out anybody who's like, how the fuck do you spell that? Got a backup singer. He's going in. Backup vocalist over there. There we go. Alright, I'm coming back. Dude, these fucking heels just don't reach. God damn. Basically have to be touching the other person for Resta to reach. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm not clicked into the window. I forget that's dangerous when wanting to use your hotbar stuff. We're getting peanut butter at least. I have to remember this is not the room I'm thinking of. Like last time. How much they move, it's better to have a gun that doesn't stun lock you for like 30 years whenever you shoot it. Alright, they're grouped up enough. There we go. Headbutts. Oh god, here we go. Let's split him. This room is such a fuck fest. I think there's another wave of them too. Yep, here they come. Get them grouped up together first. There we go. I mean, they jump back anyway, so it's kind of pointless, but... Wait, now I can't even see them. Can't even swing this giant fucking sword once with these guys. There's a third wave. Jesus. These tracks are long. Oh, the first two were. This was just called Next. And it's half the length. It's only 2 minutes. The other two were 4. Oh, here we go. We're fighting them head on. Oh god. Oh, never mind. I meant it looked like you were gonna survive that for a second. I don't know if it was lag or what. I was like, what the fuck happened? Damn. Even with only 2 of them. one's the longest one. It's 4.5 minutes. It's called Daybreak. Oh. Alright, these fuckers. I couldn't find the red glowing one at all. Oh, there he is. Jesus. I forgot the button. I was so close to just missing it. Oh, it died. Missiles. Oh, we broke the thing. He was about to trap me in a fucking under a bunch of rocks, and we broke it. I didn't even know you could break that part of him. The front part that does that entrapment ability or whatever. Oh, one of these again? I'm full of shit. Oh, we're gonna need to escape though. You can potato the boss and break all four. Yeah, I had no idea you could break the front because it's so subtle. Like when I saw it break, it was just like these little... It's just they're useless. Yeah, it was just these little parts like around the blue part, so I didn't realize. I was like, what the hell? Didn't realize you needed that little like circular section around the center to do that attack. That was interesting. These are fucking bops. Well, the Hatsune Miku crossover's over. This is called Maple Squad Immortal Gorgons. Holy shit. $14 HP in a dream, yeah. That's exactly what that was. grassy knoll shooter. How much is that? Okay. That's 13 more now. If I was that kind of player, yeah, because I know there are some that do exactly that, yeah. Dark flow users. Those guys like to live life on the edge. Oh shit. Dude, the crits! That was juicy. Sound effects. Whoosh, whoosh. Life on the edge, lords. It's so cozy being able to just kill the whole room from up here. Thank you. This one's just called Battle Horizon. That asshole! He hit me with the fucking Megad. I appreciate that, sis. Yeah, save the skeet doll. That skeet doll ain't making it through this run, that's for sure. If Dark Pulse has anything to say about it. Oh. Wish my Megad were that effective. Yeah. This one's kind of a spoiler in and of itself just by saying the name, but kind of makes sense given the end of the initial story arc. For those who are even slightly familiar. Otherwise, it's not really a spoiler. This one's called Glorion. Liberated Edelstein City. They're celebrating the liberation of Edelstein. Yay! As someone who was there when Edelstein was added, I was still playing the game. I'm glad. I'm glad this is a thing that happens in the post-Black Mage story arc. It makes perfect sense, and I'm actually shocked it doesn't happen sooner. Oh god, he's doing it again. Run! Damn! Oh. Oh no, you son of a bitch! I couldn't use the moon atomizer because he knocked me on my ass. Zephyr found a Refoy level 32. In other news. Dun, 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 dun. This is just a very short one called Journey Music Box version. Well, Glorion Journey Music Box version. I'm guessing Glorion is some kind of story arc that they added. Alright, let's rock it.
A test of your reflexes!
Oh god. Listen to the ray gun. Dude, fucking targeting system. Good lord. I think I remember 3 was trimate. Alright. This is also from Glorion called Borderless. F14 has a track called Borderless too. I just remembered. I was like, why is that triggering a... I was like, why is it making me think of FF14 for a completely different vibe? Like, the sound is totally different, but it also has a... Like, that's the title of the track, so I was just kind of like, where's that fucking... I think it's a Heavensward track, too. I can't remember. Or if not, it's right before it, that's for sure. 5 change over here. Are you serious? I'm too far away by like 2 inches. Pew pew pew. The suck. He was dead. There. This one's called Reverse City, Memory of Sunset. Got a group of people in the foreground staring off into a sunset in the distance with an upside down city. So there's a bunch of skyscrapers from the top coming down and the sky is below them. Hence Reverse City. First comment on this video is, oh, so this is what people in Australia listen to? You know, because it's upside down. So these kids today. Well, I'm at 00. Oh, well, now you are too. I just heard that. Alright, let's do it. And I thought he was gonna come swinging at us too. This one's just called Reverse City. So it's like the main track, I guess. Holy shit, the photon blast hurts you. That was fuck. I don't even think I dodged it. I think I just got lucky. You say that like it hasn't killed me before. What, the photon blast? You died from that? Damn. I had no idea. I definitely never noticed. Oh, well, I guess I'll just heal myself. Oh, he's at the end. Okay, that's why. Oh, come on. How did that last shot not kill him? You gotta be kidding me.
Look at this dude.
He must have gone invincible right before it hit him. Yeah, see? Shot in the back. You know how much they give you for that, Jake? That's the gas chamber. You know what the gas chamber smells like? Pine oil. Pine oil heaven. That's where you headed, Jake.
Son of a bitch.
This is Reverse City 2, for those wondering. I know, these are some creative track names, but makes it easy to find, doesn't it? GG! Thank you for joining me, sis. Oh. I'm already full of shit. So when it comes to like multiplayer games, whether it's MMOs or just anything that's usually action, like an action game or, you know, like most are. But this happened in particular with FF14 more than anything. When I first started playing, and it still happens now, but mostly when I first started playing. Especially in Alliance raids, holy shit. When there's... I get overwhelmed pretty easily and can't tell what that, like... I'm always in awe when I can see somebody pointing out shit happening, and I'm just like, what? Like, I get a lot of tunnel vision, is I think what I'm already... Yeah, I know. I've made that joke too before. Haha, sis. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Oh, Callus found a Nug 2000 bazooka from Weed Cannabin. But yeah, when there's just like a lot going on, like whenever I did raids, trials, or even Alliance raids in particular, I would see people like making observations that this happened or this happened. I'm like, what are they talking? How did they see anything that was going on? Like to me, there's always just so much going on that I'm like, how do people even know what the fuck is happening in the moment? Because if I watch a replay, then I'm fine, right? But like in the moment, when I see people calling out, oh, that guy just died to that or something, I'm just like, how did you see that? I was like, how are you able to pay attention to everything happening and you know, with what you're doing at the same time while also playing the game? I'm someone that can't really do that is what I'm getting at here. I'm very tunnel visioned, unfortunately, when it comes to like action games in particular, or just anything that's like happening in real time. I'm very tunnel visioned. I can't, Chicken Nug 2000. I can't discern what the hell's happened. Like the fog of war basically is strong with me. Like the fog of war is thick for me. It's a very, very thick fog. Even now that I finally, like it literally took me a year. Like just about a year of constantly playing like almost every day, FF14 I mean, before I could finally get my mind and my eyes to focus on what they're supposed to be focusing on, rather than constantly in combat, rather than constantly being overwhelmed by the entire user interface, the battle effects and everything that everybody else is doing at the same time. It took almost a year of playing daily, doing like actual like roulettes, like group content with other people, like dungeons, trials, and raids and stuff like that. So yeah, my point was to say I'm basically somebody who will miss a lot of shit. Like if I see people die, I'm like, oh, what happened? I'll just be like, what happened to that person? Everybody else is like, you didn't see that? I was like, no, no, I didn't see shit. I'm focused on my own hotbar and other things happening right in front of me. I don't know, like, what's going on? Shine found a red ring after defeating Dark Falls. Well, congratulations, Shine. He got our red ring, that's right. That was supposed to be ours, because we killed him at almost the same time. What the fuck, man? Dude, there's another banner? Oh no, it's... Alright, so the last two tracks I played while I was yapping. Salon Rise, and then Abyss Expedition Ambience version, because apparently there's other versions. This one's Abyss Expedition Dark Abyss. Okay, so he basically said go fuck yourself. But we still got an S. Yay! Oh, cyan found in a Jito 1975 from a mill lily. Well, congrats, cyan. Friend. Oh, you think it was rare drop week, yeah? All these little banners. Yeah, both of those are pretty rare drops. Even I know that, and I'm not, like, I'm far from ever being an expert at this game, but I've played just long enough to know both of those are pretty rare fucking drops. So yeah, that is pretty epic. Those people got lucky. How are we doing on time? 47 minutes. Well, I got time for some dragon boots at least. About 12 minutes. Fishies! They're here! They haven't been eaten! We can report to Pizza Mate that the fishies have not been eaten like this. You get ready for bed now? Thank you for the adventures. You're welcome, sis! Thank you so much for joining me! I really like that emote. It reminds me of the comfy emote that I like to spam on Discord. That's what that reminds me of. I have fun AFKing with the fishies, sis. I appreciate you for coming by and joining me. You're very welcome, and thank you for joining me. Fishies are alive and well. There you go. A heart for sis. Atlantis. Man, we're less than a week out, Atlantis. This is it. The big one. I'm gonna be on a fucking plane in a week. Actually, at this point, I'll have already... That would have been last night. Whatever, same thing. I couldn't say it last night, I was sleeping. Yes. Enjoy your cereal, thanks. I thought I could click on it. My Dragon Loop cereal with Dragon Claws marshmallows in every box. You know, like how you get like Lucky Charms, right? And you have the little wheat parts that are just a normal, nobody cares about them, right? The little like, what are they, like little star shapes? And then you have the marshmallows sprinkled in there, right? And you always go for the marshmallows. You want to grab them first, right? Which is a big mistake. You want to like try to save them as you're eating them. But yeah, that's the Dragon's Claws are just these red little marshmallows scattered throughout, just a few of them, you know. And then the rest of the cereal is just like rings, you know, like Cheerios, little loops, Dragon loops. This one's called Starlight Headset Shampoo. I think a lot of people are gonna like the next one. I personally like the next one, the next few tracks, so much that I'm turning it up a little bit, so I might have to talk a little louder, but fuck it. I'm turning this shit up, because I like the next few tracks quite a bit. I think they're supposed to be, like, crossovers, like the Hatsune Miku one, but don't quote me on that, I don't actually know. But I think they're meant to be, like, little crossovers or something. It's just, you know, artists I've never heard of before, but still. They're all part of this series called Headset. Yeah, because this one's called Starlight Headset, Shampoo. The next few are all Nitro Adrenaline Headset. And then they all have different names after that. I don't fully know, but... Here we go. Nitro Adrenaline Headset, kill mob 9,999. So kill 9,999 monsters. Let's go.
Dylan! Son of a bitch.
They want me to go get that cash. They want me to go bring it back. They want me to break it up to them, but I ain't gonna have none of that. Want me to
That's
go get
right.
that cash. They want me to go bring it back. They want me to break it up to them, but I ain't gonna have none of that.
Maple Story's got bars now. That was just one of the comments I saw down there. Oh look, a Dragon's Claw. I invoked it. Excellent. Shit is going in, man.
They want me to go get that cash. They want me to go bring it back. They want me to break it up to them, but I ain't gonna have none of that. Want me to go get that cash. They want me to go bring it back. They want me to break it up to them, but I ain't gonna have none of that.
They want me to go get that cash, but I ain't gonna hand none of that. You heard it first here, folks. Same artist for this one. Or whatever the fuck it is. This one's called Nitro Adrenaline Headset. Raid. That's it. Just raid. Like you're going on a raid. This is honestly my favorite part of this playlist. This is the music gets really fucking good from here on out. Stands to reason. I mean, I picked out my all-time favorites out of like the entire soundtrack I was listening to, so. Very last minute, but I'm inspired to do something. See how well I can do this. Wait till next cycle. Or not, hold on. You guys are gonna love this one. Oh! Hot and fresh out the kitchen. We got a Stola. Everyone's favorite. Everyone's favorite cat girl waifu from FF14. There you go. Ba-bow. Something about this song, like, reminded me that this was, I got an email with this from Yolande's Patreon. Like, it was earlier this morning, so this is super fresh. This is very recent. Completed a illustration. There we go. Something about that song just reminded me. I was like, oh right, new Stola waifu art. Put it in the rotation, you know. She's a good kitty. You can't be mad at her in that pose. Anyway, this one's called Nitro Adrenaline Headset Show Me the Meso. Now, it's not Show Me the Meso, it's the Meso, like T-H-A. Because they're gangster like that, huh? That's how they spelled it. Show Me the Meso. Oh shit. Haters love to hate, I like to keep them motivated. I think he says I love to keep them motivated. I kind of fucked that up a little bit, but whatever, same thing. Haters love to hate, I love to keep them motivated. Show me the meso. In this game, it's show me the meseta. Super gas whenever I could. I become the right, make a stable, not the phone. I will never let us up. That's time for one more. Haters gonna hate, I love to keep them motivated. Getting super gas whenever I could. I become the right, make a stable, not the phone. I will never let a sucker start an Armageddon. Oh, and yeah, for those wondering, there is an NSFW version of that picture I just showed, yes. Complete birthday suit. Same pose. Told y'all who the artist is already, so you can go check him out yourselves. For research purposes, if you want to know. Some good ass beats on tonight, man. It's just a part of the Maple Story soundtrack that gets really fucking good. That's what the Black Mage was defeated for, so we can make some sick ass beats. Alright, so this one's called Grand Athanaim, the Knight of Sharenian. I got no clue what the hell the context of this is. Which is, you know, good because I prefer no spoilers, but good tune though. A little bit more chill. Yeah, there's some chill songs coming up actually. I'm gonna bring the energy back down slowly, you know? is a good one to outro on. Let me see this. Yeah. Just keeping them fishies safe. What is it, Alt-U? There. Now we can show proof to Pizza Mate that we're both keeping the fishies safe. So. Alright, folks. That's all from me for now. So as always, thank y'all very much for watching. I appreciate the support across all platforms. 1 second. A proper outro. As I always like to say, please do take care of yourselves. Stay safe and don't die. And until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and good night. And for those who didn't get a good look the first time, well, how about it? Peace. Good night, everybody.
He's pulling his cock out.
It's too bad I can't make Vaughn like wave from the chair. He's gonna have to get up again. There we go. There we go.